are you all? Hmm? So what shall we do today? So discuss something? Hmm? To discuss something very dear to us, very close to our hearts, we need to be in an informal and cordial atmosphere. Do you all feel at home? Do you all feel at home? Hmm? Why not we take just a couple of minutes and greet the person sitting next to us, or behind us, or in front of us? Okay? Huh? Just take a couple of minutes to familiarize yourself with the person next to you. Hmm? Did you really greet the person next to you, or you did it as a formality? Huh? So often in our day-to-day life, we say sorry and thank you. We really don't mean it, isn't it? It's like an air hostess greeting you, have a nice day. They really don't mean it. Hmm? Life is so dry when we keep dealing with that superficial level of hi, bye, hi, hello. There is no depth in life, then you get so depressed a little while later. You can do it only that far and then not far, any further, right? Isn't that so? Yes? See, I'm not hearing an yes or no. From the back? Okay. You understand my accent, right? Okay. Now tell me what topic you want me to speak tonight. Come on, you all come up with some topics. Let me see. Chew. Tolerance, yeah? Love. Hmm? Rocket. Peace of mind. Unity. Celebration. Beauty. Peace in the world. God. Centeredness. Cooperation. Love. Myself. And go on. Judgment. Friendship. Forgiveness. Chocolates. Talk on chocolates. Situations. Expectations. Crops. Crops or cooks. UFOs. Perhaps I am one of that UFOs. I fly a lot. I took 42 flights in 32 days. It's quite a bit of lying, right? Huh. Anything else? How to maintain a sameness in the mind, huh? Same state. The Vedas, relationship between man and woman. Hmm? Music, musical band. So you want me to speak on all these topics the next 1 hour? What if I know nothing about any of this topic? What shall we do? Why do gurus have hairs? So much, huh? I think it's very little now. I lost quite a bit. Huh? What shall we do? If I know nothing about any of this topic, what do we do now? Does it really matter on what topic we speak? Huh? You go into library, you find dozens of books in any of these topics, right? But what the books cannot give is the presence, is the feeling, is the life force, the energy. Isn't that so? Hmm? Books cannot give you love. They just can talk to you about love. It can give you concept of love. A menu card can tell you what all the things are there available, but you cannot eat a menu card. Isn't that so? So all the books can give us an indication, but not really the substance. Hmm? And that's what is so precious in life, is our presence. A baby looks at you, a 6-month-old baby, and you see the love in its eyes. When a baby laughs, you see the laughter from the whole body of the baby. Every cell in the baby is smiling, is laughing, is exhibiting, expressing love. What happened to us? Where have we gone wrong? Where did we lose the joy, the love, the compassion, the beauty? We need to ponder on that. Don't you think so? See, whenever presence is filled with stress, anger, frustration, and even if you put on a big smile, it doesn't convey the joy, it doesn't convey the love, it doesn't do the same thing. Just look at the mind of a baby. The baby is crying. It doesn't take much time for the baby to smile again or laugh. But as adults, what happens to us? If we are upset, for us to smile back again, sometimes takes weeks or months. Sometimes years pass by, we don't smile. We hold on to the negative. Unlike the babies who just live in the present moment. Many of you are parents here, you are worried when the babies are going to grow up and you are free from your responsibility. Aren't you? Aren't you? My worry is, I'm worried when all these so-called grown-ups are becoming babies again. When you're all going to behave like children on one level, not on the other. Not childish, though. but come to that space within you which is full of joy, which is full of laughter and love. What do you want in life? Suppose you have everything and there is no love. Would you like to live on this planet? Yes or no? Love is all that we want. But yet to express love, there is something that is obstructing in us. And that is what is called the stress. Our mind is either angry about the past or anxious about the future. This happens the whole time. You take a wrong exit, you have reached home. Even after reaching home, you are regretting, oh, I took the wrong exit. I should have taken the other exit. I should have done that. I should have done that, should have done that. Can create such regret, and that regret, it's the regret, and that regret can create so much toxins in our system. Similarly, all the time sitting and worrying, what will happen tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow, next year, what I will do. The anxiety about tomorrow. The whole life you can be anxious about your life. Even after your retirement, you will worry, oh, what will happen tomorrow? What's going to happen to you? Finally, you are going to be horizontal under the ground. This is the final thing for sure. But worrying about it kills you today. Wisdom is being aware of life in the context of space and time. How vast the space is. How enormous the time is, Billions of years have passed, billions to come in the future. Our life of 70, 80, 90 years is nothing. In the short span we call life or living, how much we undergo, what all we go through is something amazing. Isn't it so? Nature of life is enthusiasm, is love. But this is being dampened by stress, lack of understanding, narrow-mindedness, lack of wisdom. We need to learn a little bit about ourselves, our life. Our life has 7 layers to it, 7 layers of our existence. Our body, breath, mind. Are you listening to me? Are you breathing? Is everyone breathing here? Just take a deep breath, let me see. Take a deep breath, one more deep breath, let me see. Wake up. See, we seldom take deep breaths. Only when we are so exhausted and the stress level is too much, our body cannot handle, automatically you start taking. It's an inbuilt mechanism in our system. That when you are so engrossed in something that is so stressful, a little later body says, no, I cannot handle this anymore. Let me take a deep breath in. You take deep breath and you breathe out. Don't you? Don't you? Breath, body, breath, mind. Are you listening to me? How are you listening? That faculty by which you listen, you hear, you see. Are you looking at me? Everybody here? Are you looking? If your mind is elsewhere, though your eyes are open, you can't see me. The faculty by which we perceive, that's mind. So we usually say, mind you, attention. And as you are listening to me, in your mind you say yes, yes, no, no, yes. Are you agreeing with me? How many of you are agreeing with me? Okay. How many of you are not agreeing with me? How many of you are not raising hand for both? So that faculty by which we agree, we disagree, that's intellect. And there is this memory in you. Memory, you know what is memory? When 10 compliments are given to you and one insult, what do you hold on to? You've let go all the 10 compliments. You grab that one insult as though you got a precious diamond and say, I'm never going to forget this. Oh, my dear, don't forget who is at loss. Your mind chews on like chewing gum. Choose on this negative remark, and then all your mind, all the circuits in the brain gets jammed and you look terrible. One hour of negative thinking is equivalent to 8 hours of hard labor. Do you know that? So you are lifting the weights and working very hard for 8 hours, and that's equivalent to just 1 hour of sitting in negative, complain and brood over the past and angry and hateful about, and you're sick and tired of everything. And that 1 hour drains you as though you worked for 8 hours. And suppose you are in that negative state for 5 hours, imagine what is the wear and tear that has on your body. 40 hours of wear and tear. Memory and ego. There is something in you that expands when you are praised to the heaven. You say, oh, I feel very good. And when someone blames you, there is something in you that shrinks. Have you noticed? Something expands, something shrinks. Ego. And there is an aspect within us which doesn't change at all. Many of you must have experienced this. Sometimes you feel everybody is changing except you. Everybody has grown up, and you feel that something in you has not changed. How many of you have felt like this? Raise your hand, let me see. There is something in us which recognizes the change. Okay, do you all notice everything is changing? Your environment is changing, people are changing, your thoughts are changing, your ideas are changing, your emotions are changing. Do you notice that? Yeah? How can you notice a change if everything is changing? There must be something that is not changing, the reference point. Isn't that so? Huh? A change can be noticed only by a reference point which is not changing. There is something in us that is not changing. That is the self. Knowing that, being that, is meditation. And a few minutes of that experience brings you altogether a new dimension in life. Then you are able to smile. And that smile which nobody can take it away from you. See now, our smile is so fragile. A simple phone call from someone, or suppose you You didn't get a chocolate ice cream. That's good enough for you to lose your smile. If a chocolate can bring smile, it's okay, you are a baby. But if a chocolate can make you lose your smile, you are immature. Yeah? I would call that as art of living that brings a celebration in your life, that makes you understand this 7 layers, just a little bit about these 7 layers of our life. Hmm? You can learn about breathing, about all this. 2 hours each day for 6 days. And that makes such a big difference then. And you have to continue doing a little bit of breathing and knowing. You are wanting to know about yourself makes the difference. Yeah? Are you all still here? Now, why yogis have got long hairs, right? You want to know? This is antenna, this is earthing. No, it's just a uniform. A policeman has his cap and the buttons and his dress. Only then you can recognize one. So is a policeman. You can say that way. Or yogis are so busy they have no time to shave and cut and all that. They do everything 100%. Either they shave everything or keep everything. Okay. So have I covered all the... world peace. How can we get the world peace, right? Today we have globalized everything else other than wisdom. We accept food from every part of the world. We accept technology. We accept music. But why not wisdom? When it comes to wisdom, we say, oh, this is east. We say, this is west. Oh, I can take only this. I can't take that. If every child in the world learns a little bit about all different religions and traditions of the world, it makes a big difference. Do you see what I'm saying? If every child learns a little bit about all different, then they can't become fanatics. Otherwise, a child grows up thinking only I am going to heaven, everybody else is going to hell. And he causes problem for himself and for others. What do you say? Correct? So our individual peace, and then that peace spreads, becomes collective. Everyone also enjoys that. First, we need to be peaceful. We need to be free from stress. And we need to make efforts to become stress-free. Yeah? So have I covered all your requests? Yes? No? Anything left? Tell me if I have left out anything. Huh? Beauty. Beauty is our nature. Now there is a certain beauty even when you age. If you have seen the picture of Mahatma Gandhi when he was a boy, that picture would be like, beware of this guy, If you find him so much reward on you will get the reward like that. He's not beautiful at all. But as he became older, do you see there is certain beauty of maturity, of innocence, of non-violence. When the mind is beautiful, that shines through the age, that cuts through the age. It's not just the beauty of the... See, a youth may look very good, but if the youth is stressed and tensed and angry and are sad, you don't find that beauty radiating from them, right? Beauty goes with truth. Beauty goes with innocence. Beauty goes with a little bit of shyness. Beauty goes with sense of freedom. When the mind is uninhibited, and there is certain beauty that shines through, which is so beautiful, which is so adorable. The ancient Vedas, somebody asked about Vedas, say our consciousness, nature of our consciousness is truth, beauty and benevolence. They call it truth, satyam, benevolence, shivam, sundaram, beauty. An aspect of divinity is beauty. Yeah? Now, the relationship between man and woman. That was a request, right? I can't say much about it. But I'll tell you one thing. That never hurt the ego of a man and the emotion of a woman. A woman should always nurture the ego of a man. The whole world may say, tell him that you have failed, but the women should not say. He should always say, you have taken the first step towards success. Because when he finds that he is helpless and he is experiencing some failure, that's when he needs a support. He looks to his woman. And the woman also says, hey, you are useless. Look at that man, he succeeded. Look at that person, he succeeded. Look what you have done. You are a fool. You are useless. You are a vegetable. And he will definitely become a vegetable. The woman should never put down the ego of a man. She should always pump him. Tell him, you are the best, I tell you. Even though you are not. So there is always a chance for him to become the best. You see? And help him to cut those extra threads which hang around. Okay. And a woman and a man should not step on the emotions of a woman. Woman is very sensitive, especially when it comes to her parents, her brothers, sisters. Man should not say, so look, your father is useless, your mother is no good, or your brothers are no good. No, she can't take it. She may complain to you about her family, but when you start complaining about her family, that's when she becomes defensive. Am I correct? Huh? Tell me, give me a big yes or no. Okay. So, yeah. So man should always support the emotions of women. You know, if she's interested in spiritual thing or for shopping or something, you should support her. Yeah, sometimes she may endlessly shop. Then he may have to say it, but skillfully to say, you know, darling, next month maybe we will get those things, or next year. I want to give you something for the Christmas, but you don't say me anything to give you for say Christmas. You are getting everything beforehand. So he has to tell her something like skillfully. Say, let me get you this for your Christmas or next year birthday or 50th birthday maybe. She demands something. No, I have reserved that to give you for your 60th birthday. To have patience, So have I covered all the topics now? Anything left? Myself. I am a child who has refused to grow up. That's all. I don't feel that I've come to a new place wherever I go. I feel at home everywhere, all over the world. And I feel everyone is part of my family, whether they accept or not. I don't care. From my side, I feel everyone belongs to me, and that's period. I don't accept anything else. I feel that everyone is part of my family. Some are kids, some are cranky, some are little. They all behave differently, but they're all children. Some are naughty, some are cranky, some are fussy, some are this way, that way, and some are in their own little cocoon, thinking in their own little world. And I don't mind, I have enough patience. But I think everyone is part of my family. They all belong to me. And that is the role. What is the role of Guru? You all should be Guru to at least one person. Will you be? Guru is one who is interested in the blossoming of the others for no apparent gain or reason for oneself. Do you love somebody without any condition? Then you have become a Guru to them. Not just because they are your children or they belong to you, they are your relatives. Just do you care for someone for what they are? And are you interested in their blossoming totally? Are you willing to take away their miseries, their problem, and give them that support? Okay, I am with you. I want you to blossom fully in wisdom, in knowledge, and become strong in yourself. That's the role of a teacher or a Guru. I think you all should become Guru, at least a few people. What do you think? Care for someone, not even expecting a thanks from them. We do good to others, but in return we expect them to say, oh, thank you very much, and send a card, and acknowledge your service to them. Then that's not Guru. You don't expect anything from the other and give them 100% support for their blossoming. And that's a role I think everyone should do, at least to few, if not the whole. If someone can care for the whole world, that's called Jagat Guru. He or she is called Jagat Guru. I don't think it's such a big thing or so difficult. Whatever we earn, if we spend all that on our little body and our immediate family, that's not too good, isn't it? We should at least 5, 7, whatever % of what we earn, we must use it for the welfare of the whole society. We all should do some social service. Like you care your own children. There are so many children out there in the world who need caring, who need help. we all should do something about them. Just 20 pounds you keep aside every month. You can support a child in the third world country. You can clothe them, feed them, give medical attention and education. Can't we do such service activities? Yes? Yes or no? How many of you are willing to do that? We all must do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as we can do, we can help the children in the world. They need your help. We have started so many schools in India, in South Africa, in South America, programs for children. It's so touching to see the difference that has come about. In South Africa there are these young kids, teenagers who would go and smoke glue and create such problem in Johannesburg. And one of our volunteers, our teachers went and she just taught them some breathing and taught them the course. And the first day she was saying, the first day they were stinking so much, she had to have the horse pipe to clean them, give them a wash. And the transformation in those 50 kids are so wonderful. It's warming, heartwarming. And they are able to smile. They dropped all their bad habits. So we can do. All of us can contribute to reduce the violence in society. We want to give a more safer and more beautiful society to the coming generation. Just turn back and see 30, 40, 50 years ago, what type of earth you have inherited. And what type of earth you are going to pass on to your children, the coming generation. Is it better or is it worse? Come on, tell me. Worse. And who is responsible to make this world worse? We. So we have to take responsibility to make this world more beautiful. This can only happen when we bring up the human values. When we can bring compassion and love in all those youths. Correct? Will you all do that? I'm not getting an encouraging yes from the back rows. We all have to work together, bring that beauty, bring those human values. A baby smiles 400 times a day. An adolescent smiles only 17 times. An adult doesn't smile at all. Art of living is to bring that smile back. If not 400 times, at least 100 times. You must be able to smile. Look around. Anyone who is really smiling, know that they have done Art of Living course. If someone doesn't smile, that they have not got the Art of Living points. The course is not synced. They have not done the course at all. So, what's the time now? 8:20? I think I've spoken a lot. I don't speak so much usually. You have any questions you want to ask me? Yes? Will I come and visit you once again? Yeah, sure. I'll come. I keep moving. You also come. Why don't you all come to India sometime? I stay there a couple of months in India. Then you can all come as a group. How many of you would like to come to India? Look at that, that's great. Why don't you all as a group come and visit us in India? I'll also come sometime. I come once in 3-4 years to England, but I just come there, London and that area, and then I just go back. I think this is the first time I came up north. But I always look at Glasgow when I fly over. In the plane, there is the little map, and my flight always goes above Glasgow to go to North America. So sometimes from up there I say hi. Huh? How can we transform the system of education? This afternoon I addressed that question. I was with many kids and educationalists, you can get some transcript about that, okay? Or yes?
Are you stress-free yourself?
What do you think? Do I look stressed? Tell me now, do I look stressed? So, can you smile if you're stressed? Not. About chocolates, your eyes can only see, they can't taste. Your ears can only hear, they can't smell. So chocolates you can only eat but cannot understand through your head. You can't stuff chocolates into your head or into your ears. Just go out, take a pound or so, and then give it to the shop out there and you'll get chocolate, whatever chocolate you want. You can't get chocolate without bugs, right? Without money. It will be good if every one of us on every full moon, at least once a month, get together and do a meditation. What do you think? Huh? You can bring all your friends, everyone sit together, do half an hour meditation, 20 minutes like this. 12 meditations in a year. These meditations are they have their own power. They eliminate the negativity in the atmosphere, eliminate the stress. And they can bestow you one boon. If you have a deep desire, after group meditation, if you go to bed with that desire, it can get fulfilled. And today, of course, definitely, but I don't know about other full moons. Today you can have one wish that can be fulfilled. Okay? But only one, and definite wish. Wonderful. Nice being with you all.